They're two stores. They own the Culvers in town, the OC Beach location, and then just over it right here in Campbell, keeping that 554 intersection. You got the boss and just stand and say whatever you like for the well, birds.
Yeah. Culver, small thank you for having us this morning. Proud to be part of this community. We've been here for 12 years. We moved down here from Okoboji, Iowa. If anyone knows what that is, it's a small resort town in Iowa. This is Okoboji on steroids down here. We came down here to partner with the previous owners of Osage Beach in 2012. His wife and my wife are cousins. That's how we kind of got in the business. I didn't know nothing about Culvers, so we went through the whole thing to become a franchisee and all that stuff. 2015 became partners. Brian said he never sold me Osage Beach because that was his baby. First one he built. 17 we bought him out. I know it took about 2-3 years to think about expanding, and I was looking in Lebanon area. At the time, I didn't even think about Kensington. At that juncture, we were up at Lake Ozark in a caddy parade, driving in there, giving away candy and all that good stuff. And Mike Burbank, who owns a quick car, ran up to my car and said, "I got a property for you." And that process started, and as we all know, it's right there by the quick car. We took that property, we raised it 6 feet up, we put the big old hole. I parked my vehicle there and I looked at it, how can this restaurant fit on this property? And will it be a good fit? Because we throw a lot of dollars after this project, and we want to make sure it's profitable, make sure it fits in the community. And so far we opened up May of 23, and been going really strong. We've provided about 100 jobs in the area. So we got between 50 to 60 employees in each place. Sometimes actually we pump up to 60, and then winter time we kind of back up to 50, 55. I think it's a great brand. We're loving it. It's not easy work. We go through about 42 people a year, so it's a revolving door. But we do have a great crew and have that many people. There's a lot of businesses out there that go, well, how do you have this whole crew? I guess I'm lucky. We take care of our crew, pay very well. As much as we can squeeze out of that, but still be profitable. I have a son, he's 23. He's a realtor for Salisbury team for a couple weeks. You might have seen his mug up on that electronic sign. I have a daughter that's 19. She works with us. Just had our first grandbaby, so things are going well. We're glad to be here in Camden and provide service. I think we got the best food and stuff. But I'm a little biased on that. We got great butter burgers, great custard. We just looked up for Ballparks National this year to support that area, and we also do a lot of things in the community. We're just not butter burgers and custard. We have Roundup Monday. They get her down on a coyote. We partner with them, and every Monday we round up. So if you come through, you say, "Hey, I'll round up to the nearest home." Last year we did that. We started in May, and then this year we raised about $3,300 for Kids Harbor. This year we're doing the same thing for Kids Harbor, and hopefully get it close to roughly around 5,000. That's my goal. I think it's a great organization. We support the FFA. We do a lot of things in the community that people are not aware of. So we're just not a big brand. You buy a sign and all Culvers, but we are local. I live about 5 miles. I'm in the Cross Creek area. So we're really close. Been with me for 12 years, and we're really happy to be here. So that's kind of who we are. I could go on forever.
They had a person speak with Rotary with Culvers several years ago. They were a club. Tell a little bit about your story of becoming a franchisee. I really was intrigued by that whole thing.
Yeah, it's a process. So, first of all, you have to put an application, make sure you've got the funds, and I really didn't have the funds. You look at these projects, and we just invested over $4 million since the end of Camden. We use all local people to build the restaurant and everything. But long story short, see if I can break this down. We were down here on vacation in 2010, we were at Brian and at house. And I was gonna buy a business up in Northwest Iowa, it was in the FedEx business. He goes, you ever think about Culvers? I said, no. And so we got to talking, and we just took about 2 years, about early 2012, we decided to do it. So I went and applied for at Culvers. I went up for Discovery Week, so you go up. You work the family restaurant, they evaluate you. I had 5 top executives, I had Craig Culver, I had the president of the company, vice president, the president of training, they all interviewed me. Why do you want to get in this crazy business? They asked me, are we a good fit, are we good partners? And that Monday they get together, I have a board meeting, I go, do we want to partner up with this guy? Is he crazy, or is, is he, is he a guy? And they said, yes, we're gonna partner up with you, so that started that process. I could have went to franchise school, so franchise school is 16 weeks, you go to Wisconsin, but I did a different avenue, excuse me. I went up and they have a mentoring program. So, since I had a family, I was in my 40s, changing careers, it was hard to transition to be 16 weeks away from my family up in Wisconsin, working and doing all that. So I worked in a restaurant, learned the whole business, and then I had to go to franchise school, so I drive up on a Sunday, take out 11 o'clock, drive up to Sauk City, it's about a 7-hour drive up to Wisconsin. I did that 7 times. We would go up there, have the class Monday, Tuesday, I take out Tuesday at 4 o'clock. In the afternoon, get home at 2 o'clock in the morning, wake up in the morning, go back to work. So, once I did that, became a partner with Brian, and then I bought him out and went from there. So it is a process, and it is a little costly, but it's a good brand.
So in the industry, there's a lot of changes, obviously, technology going to, getting rid of as many human beings as possible, and Wendy's has this flex pricing that they're starting to do. But Culver's has some innovative things. It's got the efficiency, but the drive-through process, you order and then pull forward. How is that developed and why is it done? Some people that have never been there, like, why am I pulling forward?
Yeah,
that's an every Culver, but it's neat.
Yeah, we changed some things. And one thing about Culvers is we take hospitality over the top. Hospitality, we're clean, we got great food. So anyway, the double drive-throughs, so even when we have custard, even if we're trying to get, let's say, this, but even with desserts, we're kind of pulling forward. Being that as a businessman, the more cars you get to that drive, the more money you can put to the bottom line, right?
Yeah.
So we keep pulling forward. If someone sees that drive-through backed up, they're gonna go, oh, I don't have time for this. So we keep it pulled forward, we're using names, people sometimes don't like their name being used. So that takes that hospitality over the top. Plus it keeps us from not getting wrong food. You come up and say, hey, Jim, do you have a deluxe double? I'm not Jim. I just gave the numbers. It just gave the numbers, and get mixed up. And as soon as we do mix it up, we mess it up once in a while. Pushing those cars through, it's amazing how even pushing one more car through that drive, what that puts to the bottom line. They have tablets, we use tablets, they have pods now, where someone's out there and it's just a credit card one, you go through it, and you pull off to the right, your all's done, you bring drinks out to you. We also have it at the tables now. If you've seen, we have these little things, you use a QR code. This is good for young people who don't like to talk like this face to face. It's just, we can talk back home. They said, yeah. So you get QR code and it when you order from that table, it puts the number in, you bring your drink, dessert, your food right out to the table. You can just line it, like talking to people, you can skip that whole process. The biggest thing I think that sets us apart is we're not going automated. We're looking at different ways to be, we're fresh, and when you order it, we're cooking it. We're not setting it in warmers. Culver's had looked at warmers, like for our crispy chickens, we could keep them for 15 minutes, like in an air fryer. But we really don't want to lose that quality. Craig Culver's dad, George, he told us he'll never skimp on product to make buck. we'll never cheapen the product. If it costs us more, we're gonna do. We're losing that hospitality in this world. We're losing that socialization, and I think that's a part in this industry. So, yes, sir.
First of all, as a comment, I'm planning here.
Thank you.
Are you planning on expanding maybe? But I'm sure you went to different stores, and so I crossed out that. Expanding is a huge.
Yeah, it's in the back of my head. My wife will keep telling me, pump the brakes, you know, 'cause
Yeah.
we're not getting any others.
Yeah.
She'd be kicking right now.
Yeah.
You know, so I would love to probably go down to that 11, down the 44 corridor in that area. Possibly, the order that on St. Roberts, I'd love to turn that store around a little bit. It's not perfect, but it's just, you know, I think that could be done. I don't know what he's gonna do. So, we're looking, I talked to the bank and the bank says, we'll just, you know. So, like I said, it takes a ton of money to bring these in. Culvers does not provide financing for you. You do that all on your own. You own the land and building. It's not like they own the land and building like McDonald's used to do back in the day. I don't know if they still do that. I don't know what their concept is. So, I mean, it's a big investment. It takes a lot of butterburgers and custard.
And a lot of employees.
A lot of
It's
employees.
Stairs and stairs.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah, that's the biggest challenge we have is employment. Yes, sir.
I never cease to be amazed at the volume, right? What's the ratio of drive-through to dine-in?
Yeah, so right now we're running about 54% through drive. During COVID was more, of course. But, you know, they think that drive will be about a 60-40 split on that. We have online ordering, so you can online. They talked about of Culvers going to Uber Eats and you know, DoorDash and stuff like that. I haven't pulled the trigger here because I talked to other restaurant owners. They use the Uber Eats and they use DoorDash and being fresh and having your food. We're so spread out here, so you know, someone orders food or something like that, and or you're going up and grab all these meals. I mean, our quality of our food just don't hold up here. You know, to our liking. So I don't know if I'm just gonna do that, you know, when the popper down the road, I might do that in town. So, but it's, I think I'll say about 60.
With Popeyes coming in and maybe Chick-fil-A or across from y'all, I think that's technically possible, but
Well, I think if Chick-fil-A came in for a little bit, it would give it back to sales. Would be a time, I don't know, I think people they have their habits, they depends what kind of service they're gonna get. Chick-fil-A is a great concept. They're doing well in this country. You know, they're only open 6 days a week, and they're doing some pretty good sales. Their average sales are about 7 million a year. So, or more. The biggest challenge I see in this area is workers. So how do you split all the workers? Because it's like a revolving door, you know, we see people come and go and they go from different organizations and stuff like that. So, Popeyes, I'm not too concerned with, you know, it's chicken products. We're known for butterburgers and custard. We do have great chicken products. We got Springer Mountain Farm Chicken, which is antibiotic free and free range. And so, I mean, it's a great product that we give great tenders, great fillets, and we also have great fish. So we have a variety of products that we can offer. You know.
I just wanted to say thank you because you guys, Culver is one of the places that has real food allergies, whether it's soya, they can actually get AP because there's no soy in the proteins. It's really a phenomenal product. So that, thank you. I think one, you and maybe Chick-fil-A, but you guys definitely somebody that has specific soya because it's actually getting a full meal at Culver's, which you can't do.
Yeah, we got a great gluten-free run. So we're not a gluten-free restaurant. We we try to do the best we can. They've done studies on the gluten and everything. But when you get a gluten-free bun, you gotta put it together yourself. We don't compromise it just in case. Some people that have that celiac, whatever, they eat it fried because sometimes it doesn't affect it, you know, so. Yes, for products are, you know, like the pork and ones are MSG free. When you order the dish, they free batter. We throw the flour, we throw the batter, we cook it. We got great hot dogs, long right now, we have walleye. Great lake dish.
A question about, talk about labor fish, and have the, orders for fish going out during land.
Yeah, to give you an example, we get 15 cases. We started the week before Ash Wednesday, so it was around February 14th. That went down. We had 15 cases. I'm down to 5 cases each store.
That's just a law.
That's just 12. We usually sell double at a time. So, for example, last year we didn't have it here. Company. I would say beach sold about 2,500 fillets of walleye in 1 month, and we sold 5,500 fillets of cod in that 1 month during that season stuff. So, our product is we got great fish that are coming in. I think we got the best business. I mean, there's other places that sell fish and all that. It's good. It sells. We got shrimp. We sell a lot of shrimp, but we got butterfly shrimp. So. We got a little variety there to take care of everybody's needs.
Any other questions at all? Thanks, please,
Yeah, so I like Culvers and I used to go there for like the flavor of like the days, like ice cream, but who comes up with that like idea? Switching it like every day.
Yeah, so,
And like I feel like it's five for the flavor.
yeah, so we have like a full list of flavor things. So we have our managers, they go through and they make a calendar for each month. And then they can choose what flavor they're gonna use. We try to optimize the best flavors, you know, and try not to, we don't push the bottom feeders at home. You know, we'll let them sell. But yeah, we have, our customer is fantastic. You know, I've tried other customers out there, again, I'm not biased on it, but we've got great customers here. What's your favorite?
I like, it's like a lemon, cream brulee or whatever.
Oh, the big one.
Yeah. Everything, yeah.
So what Culver says, they look at the menu, they just not compromise the menu and see what's selling, what's staying on the, you know, we lost fried chicken. You all remember back in the day, we used to have only chicken fried. That's, people were really upset with us, but it was only selling, constituting only about 1.5% of sales across Culver. Let you know that Culvers is celebrating this year 40 years being in business. July 18, 1984, that's when Craig Culver and George Culver started the business out of Sauk City, Wisconsin. It's a small community like this, about 3,700 people. They took their old A&W restaurant that they had and converted it into a Culver's. The first year they talked about this story, and you know, his mom was involved, and she was great with hospitality. She would hug everybody, you know, it was a small town. They didn't think they were going to make it the first year. The business was tough. They talked. But 40 years later, here we are. This is store number 914. Osage Beach is 286. We're at 948, somewhere around there. We'll be close to 1,000 by the end of the year. Stores in the country. And it's mostly in the Midwest. We have some as far as Arizona, Idaho, and then as far north on the East Coast, we're up around North Carolina, so it doesn't go any farther than that. Florida just blew up. I mean, everyone's in Florida. I think all the old franchisees retire and then I go golf, I'll just stop in and see how the stores do. But it's a great brand. We're family oriented, Christian based company. Just I love what they do. So. I could say a lot more, I might keep it to a minimum. But yeah, so we're proud to be in this community. My kids grew up, they graduated from Kinston High School. So, we've been involved with the community and we do a lot of things out there besides just, celebrate for the.
Well, now you'll be involved in Rotary, so. Alright, well, let's see if we can do a winner on one. That would take you, that's 3 numbers.